Yo, what's up, guys? Great to G here, and today we're going to go over a few things that are kind of obscure in the game that they don't really tell you, don't really mention. They maybe mention once, but they don't remind you. You don't get like red dots to remind you to do these things. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? So here's one thing I don't think people realize is a thing at all, and that is giving gifts to your NPC allies. And we do that by going into our Friends tab over here, go to Contact, click My Allies, and then you see the list of your allies. You just click on one. Let's say, I think I want to give a gift to Aerie. Give gifts. Let's give her some earrings. And what this does is, eventually, you see she's pretty upset, so we should probably give her more gifts, but eventually they will give you gifts back. So you have to work on this to make, and you get to do this 10 times a day, give 10 gifts to your allies per day, and eventually they will give gifts back to you. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't think the game tells you this anywhere. So yeah, that's another tip for you. And if you're wondering where you get these gifts, you get them from these little bears you find in your inventory. Click use, and a little message will pop up. I just got a ramen from that one. This one, a white off shoulder. Not sure what that is. And a PlayStation 2 game console. So, yeah, that's where you get them. Another sort of obscure thing that they don't really tell you up front in the game is that you can actually transfer your class if you want. And it's actually pretty simple, and it doesn't cost that much, at least the first time around. But the way to do that is to open up your world map in Castle College here. Very first NPC on the list is, as you can see, class transfer. And I think a lot of people actually overlook this little list of NPCs here, and they don't actually even know it exists. So yeah, you'll find a lot of stuff in here if you just go through and scroll. There's a lot of stuff in here that you probably didn't even realize it was a thing. So take some time and explore and visit all these shops and everything, and you might find something new. Anyway, class transfer. So let's go do class transfer. Been kind of wanting to mess around with a Blade Master, so I think I'm gonna do that real quick. Well, you can do this, and like everything does get transferred, like for the most part. Well, it's like, as you can see here, it costs gold to transfer, 300,000. Your primary attributes will all be converted correspondingly, so like you're not gonna lose anything, except like the only thing you really need to, kind of be aware of is your gems. So of course, like your gem setup might not be good for a different class. I think Soul Dancer and Blade Master have a similar class setup, so fire and water mainly. So I think Soul Dancer and Blade Master go together quite well. And what I would do actually is, what I'm going to do actually is make a second character where I'll have the Assassin and Gunslinger, since they have similar gem setups. So that's my suggestion. If you want to play all 4 classes, I would have 2 characters, and then have one with Blade Master and Soul Dancer, and one with Gunslinger and Assassin. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do it. When a player switches to another class, the stats on their gear will be converted automatically. The random stats will be converted into the stats that benefit the new class the most, such as blah 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 blah. We already know. I'm not sure what the difference here is. Oh, do I have a ruined twill on me? It's like asking me if I want to use a level 50 weapon, but no, we'll go with level 60, please. Talents will be reset. And you may need to upgrade some skills. Okay. Alright. There we go. Grade 2G, the Blade Master. Jumping in here. Let's see if my gems all... Yeah, my gem setup's all the same. Here we go, grade 2G, the Blade Master. Oh, yeah, there are some extra skills that require being leveled. We'll go ahead and do that. Then we have to, of course, reset our talents, but for the most part, my combat rating is pretty much exactly the same. So, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. And then I can just... Oh, it's a 24-hour cooldown. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay, so I guess I'm playing Blade Master for the next 24 hours. Should be fun. Alright, and that's that. That's how you switch. And yeah, once they're unlocked forever. So I think 300,000 gold to change class is great. Like most games, you usually have to like pay actual, like real money to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna be messing around with Blade Master for a minute then. Another one of the very useful people around Castle College is the makeup image designer. And I know, like, looking at the name of it, you probably won't think it is what it is, but basically you can go here to change like how you look, change your hair, your makeup, all that good stuff. And the cool feature is that you can actually share yours with other people. So if you just go to copy data, you can actually literally scan mine right now if you want to be a Greg 2G clone. Or you can enter in, go to import data and then type in this number, and then you should get everything that my character looks like. It'd be weird to see a bunch of me running around, but that's the thing. If you want to do it, you can do it. I can't stop you, so yeah, that's the makeup designer, in case you were wondering what that's all about. Another thing the game doesn't really tell you, well, I think they do mention it, there's like a little short introduction to it, but after that, like, there's no red dots that pop up for this, and that is the Sigil. So if you go under skills and then down to Sigil, you have all these different things that you can boost your combat power with. As you can see, I've fallen a bit behind. I can actually be at level 6 right now, so let's go ahead and do this. And when you run out of materials, you can actually just use gold to level these up. But for some of these, I have plenty of materials. But yeah, you see I just ran out of these decipher runes, so now I can use gold to level these up. And they're just little tiny boosts here and there, but you know, they add up in the end, so. Yeah, for some reason there's no red dots that pop up to tell you when you're able to boost these up, but yeah, that's another tip for you. And that's it for today. I'm actually working on some more advanced stuff as we speak. I know I have a few people out there that are more like hardcore players, pro gamer type peoples, and I'm sure they already know all this stuff. This is mostly stuff for, you know, the more casual people, but I do have some stuff that's coming down the pipeline for some more advanced, crazy math and nerdy stuff. So it's just, I wanted to have that one out today, but there's just like, I hit a roadblock, so I'm gonna have to do some more research into something that I'm working on, so it should be done within the next few days though. Anyways, thanks so much for your guys' support. You guys are so awesome. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. GG's. Peace.